Welcome to Sit, Stay, Read, the podcast for every wag, whinny, and whisker. I'm Kathleen Donnelly, award-winning author and retired canine handler. Each week, I chat with novelists about the bond we share with our furry friends and how they inspire stories. Grab a coffee, get cozy with your favorite pet. It's time to sit, stay, read. Well, today I am happy to welcome my fellow Blackbird writer, Sharon Lynn, to the show to discuss her latest release, Death Takes a Night, book 4 in the Cotswold, hopefully I'm saying that right, Crimes Mystery series. Death Takes a Night features American Maddie McGuire, who's spending some time in England, which we'll talk about. She finds herself in a really unusual situation on a day out and about. And I look forward to discussing more about this book. Sharon, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Kathleen. I've been looking forward to this.
Oh, I have too. I love the Blackbird writers is such an amazing group of writers, and I'm still getting to know everyone. And your books have been on my to be read list. So this was so much fun. So first of all, am I saying it right? Cotswold Crime Mystery. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah, the
Okay.
Cotswolds. Yeah.
Okay. I'm bad sometimes with pronunciation. So I loved your title because it was like a fun play on words and kind of gives away our crime. So why don't you tell us about how the title plays into the crime and give a little background on the book?
Well, I do like to have my titles are sort of this personification. So and a pun. I like a good pun.
Yeah.
So in Death Takes a Bath, which is the first novel, it takes place in Bath, England, which is where Maddie McGuire, who is a college sophomore, has gotten an international internship at the Roman Baths in Bath. And death just kind of pursues her all over the place there. So in Death Takes a Night, we open at the Chalice Well in Glastonbury, which is sort of a holy site. It's not sort of, it is. It's where they believe that Joseph of Arimathea dropped the Holy Grail. Um,
Yeah.
and it stained the water red with blood, and the water does run red. So it's just this beautiful, beautiful garden with the Chalice Well at the very top, and then you go to the Lion's Head font, and then there's a couple of bigger pools toward the bottom of the gardens, and being a mystery writer, I dumped a body in them. So
Yes.
Maddie just kind of sees this like bobbing night. And the thing with the Chalice Well, this takes place in Glastonbury, and Glastonbury was the site of a massive, massive abbey, which Henry VIII had knocked down because they had way too much power. But it was where King Arthur, was buried. And so in 1537, the knights dug him up and took him somewhere they didn't tell anybody. Um, and there's a little marker now there in the middle of the grounds. Like, Arthur was buried here. It's like, okay. So don't really know where he wound up, but it's very much the whole area is steeped in Arthurian legend. And so they have a medieval fair once a year, usually takes place in April. And kind of like our Ren Fest. I don't know if the Renaissance Festival goes up to you.
It does. Well,
Yeah,
near, sort of, in a roundabout way.
yeah. But this is far more just like focused on medieval, and
Okay.
but there are definitely knights and jousters and mead and all the good stuff that you would expect at a fair. So this person was like dressed up for the fair and wound up with a broadsword in his chest. So death takes a night.
I love that. I mean, I was like, what a great murder. And I know it probably sounds wrong to say that, but we're both mystery writers. So
We're mystery
I
writers.
would,
We say that all
yeah, we
the
do. And so I
time.
was curious because if I remember right, you went to England and you went to this, is it celebration festival, whatever, whatever the
I
proper
I actually,
term is.
I lived in England when I was a teenager. Our whole family had
Okay.
moved there. So that's why I have such an affinity for the area. And that's also why I try to make all the locations in my book are real locations that you can go to. And in fact, this that
Love it.
actually is Glastonbury.
Oh,
It's
it is.
still
Oh, very
so
cool.
incredibly
Okay.
beautiful, even though there's only a few walls left standing. It is just an amazing place. And by the way, if you're out there and you're thinking that Glastonbury is where they have the huge music festival, that's kind of out
Yeah.
in the fields on a farm. It's not
Oh,
it's
okay.
not on the grounds of the castle
It's not
or
okay.
the abbey. Um, so yeah, all of the places in my books are real. I like my main character. I am not good with maps, so I wouldn't try to just follow along with Maddie because she's usually lost because I'm usually lost. Um, but yeah, we do go back every about 18 months or two
Okay.
years or so just to make sure that I'm getting all of the details right and yeah, so it's fun
Cool.
research.
So how long have you had in your mind? Like you said you lived there as a teenager. So when did the knight with the broadsword, right?
Yeah.
Stuck through him. When did that image come to you? Is that what kicked this book off, or did you have other ideas and then that came later?
Well, wasn't this last time? It was the time before last, and I knew I wanted to do something with King Arthur. And
Okay.
so we went to Glastonbury, which was really funny because we took an Uber there with every confidence we could take an Uber home. Well,
Oh no.
we
I
went
would think that.
we wanted to leave and school was getting out. And so all of the Ubers and all of the taxis were just carting around school children. And it was
Really?
pouring rain, pouring rain. And so we wound up taking a bus back. Uh,
Okay.
the buses in England are very nice. So it worked out okay.
Nice.
But
Nice.
there are no like trains or anything there. That's usually when I'm traveling, I'm taking a train because
Okay.
I even just sitting in the front of a car where the steering wheel is on, it's on the wrong side. It just is. And then the whole car is not
Yeah.
where you expect it, and the
Yeah.
other cars are zooming, and then there are roundabouts, and there is no
Yeah.
way we're driving there. So it's all about trains and buses and sometimes an Uber. Um, so yeah, so we took an Uber there and we were going to climb to the top of the Tor, which is also rumored to be Avalon and
Oh,
also where the
really?
king,
Okay.
king of the fairies lived. Um,
Oh.
but it was raining too hard and blowing too hard, so we couldn't. But I have been to the top of the Tor before when I was a teenager. Um, so yeah, we're just walking through the gardens because it's beautiful, and I'm looking at this. It's a kind of a figure eight, two-tiered pool. So there's a pool, a relatively big one, maybe 8 feet across, lined with rocks, and then there's a tiny little waterfall down to a second one about the same
Yeah.
size. And then there's just like a little, like maybe, I don't know, 6 inches across, kind of wandering little canal down to the very bottom of the garden. And I just looked at that and the Chalice Well itself is only about 4 feet across.
I wondered that. Okay.
Yeah, so you can't dump a body in that. So,
Okay.
and this is what it's like to vacation with me. My husband's
Oh,
like, wow, it was
same
beautiful. And I'm
here.
like, wow, great place to dump a body. So yeah, and as soon as I saw that and the body, and then there were all these signs up for fair, the body, and it dressed as a knight. It was like, oh, yes, that'll be great.
I love that. I think our husbands could commiserate on vacationing with us because I do the same thing all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
let's go here. It'll be pretty. Let's go here.
Yeah.
We can hide a body.
Yeah. We drove from Colorado to Arizona last year, and you're in Arizona, you know how expansive that open space and desert is. And I think the whole drive I kept saying, "Oh my God, you could just dump someone out here and they'd never be found." So
Well, and also there's so many
it's
things that can eat you in Arizona. So
yeah.
I'm in northern Arizona, and mountain lion. Uh,
Okay. Yeah.
got a
Yeah.
lot of hawks and vultures, and it's like bodies out there for a little bit. It's not
Yeah.
going to last very long.
No, it's not. And I think that's one of the things I really enjoyed with this too is Maddie is from Arizona. And so England is really, you know, uh,
Exotic.
exotic. Yes, exotic is a perfect word. But I love how she's eating nachos. She finds nachos. So I love
Yeah, and
that.
she's pretty suspicious about them.
Yes.
And actually, that bar they go to, Ludo's, it is right there next to the bus stop, and
Okay.
they do have really good nachos.
Oh, they do. Oh, that's
And I was
awesome.
equally as suspicious as Maddie is in the book. I'm like, what do you mean by nachos? Like, oh, we have jalapenos. Perfect.
Yeah. Maddie's she's so enjoyable. She's got spunk, but she finds herself in some sticky situations. She gets herself out, but tell me
Gets herself
about
in.
her and how she came about and sort of her
Well, I
development as a
had
character.
I had written, you may remember that she talks to her mother occasionally in this book. And the first, well, it wasn't the first one, but the first good one that I wrote, novel that I wrote was actually with Maddie's mother. And she's a Shakespeare professor, and she
Okay.
gets pursued by a serial killer and a hunky
Oh,
criminal justice major across campus.
oh.
So that was the first one I wrote. And my daughter was reading it, and she's like, why can't there be a cozy mystery for someone my age? And so
Oh,
for her
interesting.
22nd birthday, I wrote Death Takes a Bath for her.
Okay.
And the character, Maddie, is based a little bit on my daughter, but I could never put my daughter in that much danger. Uh,
Right.
so
Yeah.
also a little bit on my sister, who was 19 when we lived in England. So,
Okay.
and I mean, we did stupid things when we were there.
Well, it's the age to do stupid things, and if you're in another country, why not?
Oh, why not? Yeah, just go to that pub with these random boys way out of town with no ID. That'll be okay.
Exactly. Yeah. We hadn't developed our mystery writing skills yet. We weren't as suspicious at that point because I can tell you, well, I wasn't in England, but anyways, well, we won't go down that road. We'll just let people wonder about that.
Yeah.
But speaking of boys, Edward Bailey, I see him as quite the hunk. And this is Maddie's boyfriend, and he's also a police officer or the constable. Is that the right?
He is a constable. He has transferred from the Avon and Somerset Constabulary to the major crimes investigation teams, um, because I have a friend who is a retired police detective with the Avon and Somerset
Nice.
Constabulary, and he's like, he, Edward can't go to that crime scene. And I'm like, well, how can he? He's like, well, put him in major crimes. I'm like, I'll do that because major crimes can go anywhere. So in England, it's interesting. You can be a police constable or a detective constable, and
Oh,
they're
interesting.
even. If you're a detective constable, you don't have to wear a uniform.
Oh my
And they
gosh.
have like, so you can be a police sergeant, and it's all goes up the line that way, but the detective tree is a separate tree. So when Maddie first meets him, he is a police constable, and now he is working his way towards becoming a detective constable. Uh,
Wow. Okay.
so yeah, and he is from Scotland. He's from Edinburgh, and he has like this very professional persona. But when he's with her, he lets that Scottish bird come through. That just kind of
Yeah.
melts her into a little pile of goo.
Yeah. Well, I can see why. In my mind, he's a pretty good looking guy. I don't know. Is there like an actor that you think of, like if this goes to the big screen, who would play Edward?
Well, I always pictured him as Richard Madden. He was in um
Okay.
well, he was in the Kenneth Branagh Cinderella as Prince Charming. So that's the
Okay.
age I picture him. That was
Yeah.
like in the early 2000s. So he's way too old now, but he was also in Game of Thrones and The Bodyguard and
Okay.
um the Elton John movie. And yeah, when he uses that Scottish accent, it really is just
That's right. Love that. Yeah. So now I'm curious, who would play Maddie if
Yeah, I have someone in mind, and I've forgotten her name, unfortunately, because it's a little unusual, but
okay.
she is she is naturally kind of blonde. She was in the latest version of Ghostbusters as Egon's granddaughter. Um,
Okay.
and they
Yeah.
try to make her look real nerdy in that, but she's really funny and really just comes across as being smart
Yeah.
and kind of fearless. And uh, when she's not in that movie and you just see her headshots, she's like, oh, yeah, that would be what Maddie should look like. So I
That's
kind of
awesome.
yeah.
It's always kind of fun to imagine, isn't it? Like
Oh
when
yes, oh
when our
yes.
books hit the big screen.
I would love it actually to be just a series. I think it would be awesome as a series.
I think it would too. I hope someone from Netflix or some streaming venue is
Acorn,
listening. Acorn.
ITV4, yeah, any of those.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you're
Pick these
listening
up.
out there, it would be a great, I would love to watch this. And I should also mention I hadn't read your previous books, and what was really cool is I thought, anytime you step into a series, and I know all of us as authors, we do our best to catch readers up, but it read beautifully for someone who's coming into book four. So it was just that was fantastic. So
Oh, that's
really
wonderful to
cool.
hear. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Because that is hard, and each book is standalone, but Maddie, Edward, all of the characters have an arc, uh,
Yeah.
and Maddie is really, finding herself and becoming a little more mature because she is just 19. She's getting closer to 20 in this book four, and she is, figuring stuff out while still having
Yeah.
to call her mom when she gets upset.
Well, I'm not certain you ever grow out of that. So, well, let's talk animal characters because it's Sit,
Okay.
Stay, Read, and you have a wonderful animal character. Tell us about, well, you have a couple, but tell us about Milo. I think dog person, I feel more towards him. So,
So Milo is introduced in book four. So um, Edward has kind of a dodgy younger brother, and he has to leave town. And so he tells Maddie to, check on my younger brother, make sure he's going to be okay. And so he, of course, gets kidnapped and a dog. So I don't want to check on him anymore.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, he gets a dog named Milo, and Milo is a small for his size border collie, so about 40 to 45 pounds. And and she's convinced that he's stolen him because he does have this dodgy past. But she encounters somebody who tries to take the dog back, and that man is very, very mean, and she's like, this is my dog. So she's like, okay, if he was stolen, it was a good idea. That owner was mean. So Milo has come into their lives, and he's a border collie. He's incredibly
Yeah.
intelligent, and smart, and he's based on my border collie. Actually,
I
my
was going
my
to ask
dog.
about that.
I've had a purebred border collie who was actually a lot bigger. He was closer to 60 pounds.
Okay.
My current dog is part border collie, part mini Aussie. So he's actually only
So
at
cute.
45 or 40 pounds. He's pretty
Okay.
small. But like he knows he's not supposed to bark, and we'll be going past a big barky dog, and he'll just look up, and and you can just go, and he'll just leap into your arms. And so I have Milo do that in to Maddie, and she's not expecting it, and then he, whacks her on the chin, and she's like, yeah. But yeah, that just the looks and the expressions and
Yes.
they understand. Everybody says they don't understand complete sentences, and I'm like, mine
Oh
does.
no, they do.
Yeah, so and I need it. My other character is toot, toot, the rabbit. Roddy, the rabbit. And the house where Maddie is staying is actually the same house that we lived in when we were there. And it's like our dads just changed jobs and houses, and and so we got to live in this house, and it came with a rabbit named
Wow.
Roderick. He was this
Wow.
big black and white rabbit, and just so smart and sweet and cuddly, and just,
So cool.
yeah. And so that's Roddy is there from book one. But I needed in Death Takes a Night, I needed a trail to follow to find this other character who had kind of disappeared, and a rabbit can't really do that. So I needed a dog.
Yeah.
And yeah, mine looked at me, and I went, okay.
Now, is Milo the name of your dog?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
he
Okay.
is the nickname of one of my daughter's dogs, who
Okay.
are Aussies, but they're all they all get together in a big just pack of energetic joy. They're just such great dogs, all of them.
Border Collies are fun. And there's a picture of your dog on your website. And I keep joking. I'm like, I gotta close Boomer's ears that, oh my God, your dog is so cute. I mean, he's just so cute. How did you find him? What's his story?
It's a ridiculous story. So my parents, it was during COVID. He's a COVID puppy. He's never been away from us for more than like 10 minutes.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he's a little, like, I know what you're thinking, and of course he does.
He does.
Um, so anyway, it was COVID, and um, my parents kind of lived way out in the desert at the time,
Okay.
and they were actually planning on moving into a retirement home, but then COVID hit, and they closed all the retirement homes, so nobody could go in or out. So they were just on their property in the middle of the desert, in Arizona. And we drove out there to visit them. And my mom opens this door, and there's this little fluff ball
Oh.
border collie. Because when I got my first border collie, she got one. And then uh, they both lived until they were about 12 or 13. And then she immediately got another one. And I waited a few years. And anyway, here they are with their third little border collie. Thing is, my parents at the time were 87.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you understand, because border
Yeah.
collies have a lot of energy,
A
a
lot of
lot,
energy. A
and they
lot.
need, and this one in particular, way more energy than any other dog I've ever had. including my purebred Border Collie. Um, so anyway, this just little 2-month-old fluff ball. He was so cute, and he we get in there, and he just immediately is like ripping the socks off your feet and running in circles around the living room. And I'm like, was that a good idea? And she's like, the other dogs weren't like this. I'm like, well, you were 60 when you got your other dog.
Dogs. Yeah.
Um, but really, I had not had a dog like that either. So he untied my stepdad's shoe, and my stepdad leaned down to retie it, and he had an artificial hip, and it came out of joint.
Oh no.
Right. And again,
Oh
they're out in the middle of the
gosh.
desert. So,
Yeah.
and my mom doesn't drive. And she's like, stupid dog. And I was like, I'll take the dog. So my stepdad jokes that he's like, I went into the hospital, I had a dog, and I came out and I did not. Um, but yeah, I was like, I'll train him and give him back. But he still has way too much energy for them because, of course, now they're
Yeah.
92. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I did get them a small little King Charles Cavalier who just sits on the couch next
Oh,
to them.
perfect.
Yeah,
I
but this
love those
one,
little guys.
yeah. So yeah, that's how he became our dog. And
He's
but
so
we
cute.
we weren't in the market for a dog. We were in a condo high rise and
Oh
the
my
Phoenix
gosh.
metropolitan area at the time. So it was like potty training going down 4 flights of stairs and
Oh
across the
no.
pool deck and down and then back
Oh
up
my gosh.
again.
Well, at least I
Um,
get some energy out.
yeah, yeah, it's like pulling you down the stairs.
Yeah.
But he really is a glorious dog now, and yeah, and now he's immortalized in the Cotswold Crimes Mystery
Yeah.
series.
Yeah. Well, he just had, when I looked at your website, I was like, oh, there's a fun dog. There's a dog you could just go out and I loved, I think in your book you called Milo the co-sleuth, or I saw it somewhere. I feel like someone called him a co-sleuth. But anyways, I was like, yes, a border collie should be called a co-sleuth. I can't remember now where I saw that, but
Yeah, no, but I love it. That's great.
yeah, yeah. Because that's the dog who would do that. So
Yeah, exactly. Well, and England loves their dogs. And
yes.
so like sign on a pub about dogs. I was like, oh my gosh, is this a pub that doesn't take dogs? And it says, please keep your dog on a lead. Um,
I love
not
it.
patio only, but just for goodness
Yeah,
sakes, keep the leash on.
fair enough.
So yeah, whenever you go into a pub, there's somebody there with a dog, and then I'm writing book 5 right now, and they go pub hopping in this kind of fancy town, and take the dog, and Maddie's still she's still not quite used to it. She's like, okay, there's that dog inside. Okay.
I love it. Well, and you're working on book 5, but did I see, or am I making things up? Am I being a fiction writer? But did I see that you have a 9 book? This is going to go 9 books. Is that
Yes,
correct?
yeah.
Yay,
So,
congratulations.
thank you. Yeah, I signed the contract for Cotswold Crimes through book 9.
Nice.
So should be one out every January.
Okay.
5 more years. So yeah,
Exciting.
that's just really exciting because it does give me a chance to really develop Maddie. Again, she starts out as
Yeah.
just this college sophomore. And 19-year-old girls, your brain is remapping at that time.
Yeah.
It's like you're discarding so much and adopting so much that's new. And um, so it's just a wonderful age to write about. And then just
Yeah.
having that turn into more maturity where she actually is doing things that she should be doing and not just doing things that she can get away with. So yeah, it's really kind of exciting to be able to follow the arc for that long with
That's
Level
awesome.
Best, my
That's
publisher.
awesome. Level best. That is fantastic. And obviously they're great. I mean, look at all the awards behind you. They've done so well. So that's awesome. Do you want to give us a little preview of this next one?
Book 5.
Yeah.
It is called Death Plays Croquet, and it
Okay.
is the first
Okay.
one in which Maddie doesn't discover the body. Uh,
Oh.
one of her friends does, and so she really, really wants to help, but she didn't see the body, so she doesn't quite know what to do. So everybody's like, "You need to solve this." It's like, but it wasn't there, and yeah, and it's like. And it's this, why does this keep happening to me? Why does this keep happening to me? Why does this
Right.
keep happening to me? Why does this keep happening to me? Well, it didn't happen to me this time. And so it's kind of a different thing for her to think about. And then also she just winds up with an assistant she wasn't looking for, um and it's they're planning a wedding. And
Oh,
so
wow. Okay.
yeah. So, and it takes place at the murder at a croquet world championship. Because did you know croquet had a world championship?
I did not. I did not, but
They,
you know what? It doesn't surprise me. I mean,
well, the thing is, and
it makes sense.
I didn't even learn this in England. I used to have a boat that was docked in San Diego, and one of my boat neighbors, their son is the world croquet champion. And
Oh, that's so cool.
he is 17 at the time, and he travels all of, I mean, it's like his school year. They have to say, well, Blake's going to be in Australia for this month, and
Wow.
England, and yeah, he goes all over France.
Oh my
And
gosh.
and so once I learned that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna need to kill him. So I did. Uh, So, and the his name is Blake Fields. My character's name is Blake Meadows, but yeah,
Okay.
he's
I like that Fields Meadows. That's good.
so he's given me a lot of tips. And then we went to Cheltenham, which is in the Cotswolds, and they have had World Croquet Championships there before. So we went to the croquet fields, and uh we were just kind of wandering around taking pictures, and this little man in a straw boater hat comes up, and he's using a croquet mallet as a cane, and I'm like,
Oh my
well,
gosh.
he's going in my book. And so he told me all kinds of, he had heard of Blake, of course, and yeah, he told me all kinds of fun things. So yeah, I have him in the current book as well.
Oh, that's so much fun. Does Blake know he's getting offed in your book, or is this going to be, or
No.
will he know now that he's listening? If he listens to our
I
interview.
haven't revealed that part.
Blake, if you're listening, sorry.
Sorry. But that's the thing. It's like, why? Because nobody has any connection to this 17-year-old from the United States. So
Yeah.
why was he murdered? And so yeah, that's a big part of what Maddie's trying to figure out.
Oh, I love it. Do you kill him with a croquet mallet? Because it
Oh
seems
yeah.
like you could. Okay,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that seems like the yeah.
Just like the perfect murder weapon.
It is. That's what I was thinking. I was like, this is yeah. I love it. Ooh, I can't wait for that. That'll be so much fun. And hopefully this won't be the way Blake finds out about his.
Yeah, yeah. I'll warn him before the book comes out.
There you go. And that'll be out in January then. Is that what you said?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
it should be
Do you have
like
a
around
release
this.
date?
It should be around the second day. I do. I don't have it in my brain though.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. No, I'm putting you on the spot with that. I just figured we're already halfway through this year, so we're already looking.
It's getting closer.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, cool. Where can readers find and buy Death Takes a Night or find out more about you or connect with you?
Well, I do have a website, and my website is the same as all of my social media handles, which is Sharon L. Rights.
Okay.
So it's SharonLWrites.com. You can find me with that handle on Instagram or Blue Sky or Threads or Facebook or any of them. And
Awesome.
Substack as well. So
Yes.
yeah, you can sign up for my newsletter on Substack. I do have links to all of my books in my website, and but you can get it anywhere, Barnes and Noble, Amazon. The first two have audiobooks as well if you want to
Oh,
get
good. Oh,
stories that way.
fantastic. Okay.
And yeah, so, and if it's not at your local library, please go and ask that it be carried. And
Yes.
and if you have a favorite bookstore, order it through that.
Awesome. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. It's been so much fun.
It has been fun. Thank you so much for having me, Kathleen.
And everyone, if you enjoy a great cozy mystery, England, Border Collies, one of the funnest breeds out there, make sure you check out Death Takes a Night. And until next time, keep your tails wagging and pages turning. Thanks for joining me today. Sit, Stay, Read is a part of the Authors on the Air Global Network. If you enjoyed today's author interview, be sure to leave a review and share the episode with a fellow animal-loving reader. If you're curious about the world of working dogs and wilderness adventures, please check out my books at KathleenDonnelly.com. Until next time, curl up with your best furry friend and sit, stay, read.